cool. I'm waiting for that face to develop right in front of me. It's right there. All I gotta do is just snap a few pictures. I see them already. Them. I know you guys. You just don't see. You don't. That's cool, but you know what's not cool? Looks like the famous challenge spot is filled in. It hasn't been cleared out. It's going to take a heavy rainstorm to clean out the sand. Look at that leaf. Tom. Dang. Always at work out here. You guys are cool. Yeah, but man, check it out. Yeah, this is my little famous challenge spot. One of them. One of the 1,000 that I come to every now and then. I do. All these sharp, jagged rocks that I had to climb through in this little zone through here. About 87 feet worth of challenge right here. Never even, well, I made it through the first time. But in that one video, that one time I was out here, they said, do it again. But I didn't know. I wasn't up for that kind of challenge. Yeah, look how easy it is now to walk through here. Just wait. I know. I'm always going to come back looking for that challenge again. Maybe I'll do it 5 times. Yeah, I had a tough time that one time when I came out here. I didn't want to just climb up on the easy bank and just walk on the side over here. It took me like 10 to 15 minutes to get through this place right here. You talk about a challenge. Anything could have happened. Walking on those slippery rocks, couldn't see anything because of the silt. Now we're free as a bird. Heck yeah. Okay. This is the beginning of our day. It is, kind of. But we have some darkness looming in the horizon, but I can tell you that cloud's no more than about a mile long right there. So it's going to disappear. It is. We might get some sprinkles and the sun's going to come right back out. Oh no, it's a fish. What are you doing? All right, come on, baby. You're still trying to go. All right, go. Come on. I'm trying to make sure he's not killing himself or something. Maybe he's been sipping on the good stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Now I'm worried about the little fish. You'll have to excuse me on that. Yeah, we got a ways to go out here. We do. I'm going to try to hit it right big time. I'm not going to say hit the jackpot. You're talking about not being able to come out for what? Weeks at a time since the end of May. I've only been out like this probably 4 times since the end of May. My summer has been wiped out, kind of. So I'm getting 9 of those days back at least. Yeah, let's make the most of this right here. I might be in this one creek all day. I might. I don't know how far it goes. I don't. I've gone about 3/4 a mile through here, like 6 o'clock, and found like 4 shards of pottery. 4 shards of pottery and 1 broken arrowhead. It would have been a nice one for real. Yeah. But let's not be scared today. Let's try to make the most of this adventure of this perfect Saturday out here. Rain or shine. Always look around. They're always holding the history for us to recover before they take the rest of it later. Yeah. Check this out. I almost lost my cool when I saw this. The only thing that stands out in the sand's right here. I think it's just sort of a brick or something. It's got to be. I thought this was a giant point until I saw that perspective. Look at that. What a shame. That could be some kind of ancient... I don't know if that's dirt or what. It's hard, but it's not a tool. Could it be? Maybe it's just broken. I don't know if that's a broken piece of brick or what. Man, let me this thing in here to study later. Beautiful. Dang, they're moving fast like hurricane clouds. Oops, if you catch that leaf, you make a wish on the fly. Who knows? It might come true for you if you knew how to play the game. Leaf catcher, from back in the good old Renaissance we used to play with the kids. Yeah, keep them busy. Make them go out there in the fall, in the winter, to catch leaves on the fly. They were diving like Jim Edmonds in center field, trying to catch a fly ball. Just so their dreams can come true, their wishes, their desires. Heavenly game, if you ask me. But yeah, check it out. Got a nice little hiding spot for my kayak. I know it still kind of stands out, it does. But we're about a 3/4 of a mile in. You better believe I'm going to be the only human being out here today. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started with our adventure. It's humid. Yeah, I feel good. You know, sitting in the chair for 14 to 20 hours a day has its benefits. I feel like I can run the piece of road race 10 times backwards. But that didn't happen this year, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, got the bare necessities, the water, and the Budweiser so we can chill later on and drink our sorrows away if we don't recover some perfect history out here. But also in the form of a celebration if we do find many things. Let's see how much ground I can cover today. Nine and a half seconds later, I just took like 3 steps trying to climb this hill right here. Sands of time. You can probably see my old footsteps from last time I came out here. No, but I think they were washed away, which is great. I saw something. This thing's been broken like 20 times already. I know that consistency of a pot any day of the week. I know it's nothing garbage. Look at that design on it. Wonder where it's coming from out here. I guess that's why I'm out here today so early. To try to figure it out. But I know I'm not. It probably came from 10 miles up the creek. On somebody's farmland or something. We'll never make it that far through the wilderness. You talk about that's a 3-week vacation right there. And I'm always never prepared. Check out this cool looking geometric rock. No, I'm not going to take it. I saw it here last time at about 7:30 one night. That's a cool looking item right there. Yeah, got a friend on there. See ya later. You're sitting on a cool rock. I'm going to grab this stuff and see if I can put more stuff in my pocket. Pile some more history. Holla if you see something. I see something. It looks like every single rock out here. But I see a flat side to it. I see a flat finish, but it could be rock. No, it's something all right. Heck yeah, look at that. I know, it's nothing. It's nothing but a piece of broken garbage from 1311. Maybe 1216. Maybe 1509. I don't know. Maybe 1712. Let's add it to the pile, grab the jug, and keep on going. Good start to the day. I know they're leading us somewhere. I just don't know if I'm going to find it today. What's the Star of Life was out? Man, looks like we're getting some heavy cloud cover up above. And they're moving a little bit slower. So something is approaching us, which is cool. That's all right. I'm about to set the things down right quick. I've gone quite a ways. Haven't recovered anything in the past, I'd say 35, 40 minutes. Nothing at all. Not even a chip off the old block. Nothing. But I'm going to keep on going. It's only about 2 o'clock. I'm at that junction. Who knows? They were probably on this land right here. Uh-oh. I just felt the raindrop. But I know it's not going to rain hard. If it does, it's not going to rain long. I have 2 choices. That way or this way. Let's go down this one later. Man, look at that tree of life. Humongous water oak. I'm looking. Want to make sure it's not coyotes or anything going to attack us. Yeah. All right. Start looking around. I think I'll start on the left later. I don't know. Maybe I'll start at the left right now. That looks like the bigger creek. But they could have been on this land right here. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit. Dang it. Yeah. But I'm going to try to up the ante. I'm going to try to do things forward. Like I told you in many of my videos. Try to speak it forward and do it forward. I said earlier when I was back there, off camera, I said I can't believe the items we've recovered today. And I have only recovered 2 little shards, and that's it. Here comes the rain. I know it's not going to rain long. At least I got the plastic bags. Another reason why I'm about to tell you this. Speak things forward in a different way. I got to empty out the plastic bag to make room for some history. Let's do that thing by drinking some Budweisers right now. And prepare the bag to be filled with whatever we come across today and recover the rest of the day. You better believe I'm looking hardcore all over the place. I've only gone like 30 feet. Yeah, taking it slow. You guys are crazy. Nothing found until now. Check out this. I guess is the reason they got me out today again. Up in this place. Might be the best find all day. At least somebody knew to come out and recover this. You better believe it's time to get excited. Heck yeah. You know, I have a little bit of a buzz on me. I'm up to the 4th vacation drink. Man, look at that log right there. Crazy. We're getting close to something. We are. I've gone about a mile in this little tiny baby creek right here. It's nothing but sand. Nothing but sand. And I keep saying to the cherubs out here, the ones who are always waiting on me, Metatron, you should be working. Yeah, I know I'm on vacation. I am. My bad. But check this out. I told them. I said I need one single piece to keep me going. And I recognize that consistency anywhere, which means we're headed in the right direction. Gotta be a piece. Heck yes! I know it's garbage. Look how crude that thing is. After an hour and a half of walking through sands, nothing. And the creek is getting thinner. We finally recovered another piece. Look at the side. Well, it's not that big, guys. It's not. Not at all. And the Star of Life decided to come back out. It did. Beautiful. Blue skies. We got a clearing up above. Here. Who knows how far this stuff is coming from. I've gone quite the distance with a great vacation buzz going on. It's almost like a Sunday. Add it to the pocket. Man, where is the pottery coming from out here? What drove their desires 1,000 years ago to come out here? What was the place like out here? This heaven. Reference picture. Yeah, adding it to the pile. Perfect. We're having a good day so far. I know Up until that one piece of pottery we just found, we recovered. Man, imagine a human being not touching that for at least 800 years. There's something about that though. I don't know what it is. Man, I know the truth. I know the truth. Da Vinci knows the truth. I do. You want to hear a scary story? Da Vinci style story? Yeah. I've been here before. I have. I probably lived in Georgia a few thousand years ago. I was probably one of them. They know how I love finding the body. Not only am I, I'm wasting time trying to, man, look at that piece of wood. Dang. Out in the middle of nowhere. A masterpiece. Yeah. Dang. But I know the truth. I have the traits within my soul, the things I learned, the things I recorded, as I was one of them, hundreds or even thousands of years ago out here. That's why I have that connection to try to look for something. Not only that, probably look for myself. In one of my many lives, look for me, which will probably be never be found. What a life it is. Always looking for that body. Like the body of Christ. Beautiful. Heaven. They always have Da Vinci rolling with this. Every time. I'm so far out in the middle of nowhere. All there is, I hear, these electrical roads, whatever you call these things, where the large power lines go. To bring power to the human race in a different way. Yeah. But I know I told you I was going to tell you some scary story. One of the scariest experiences of my life. Man, what's over there? What's on that line? Where's the bedrock? The sedimentary layer. Man, that's a few thousand years old. I'll come in here later. Yeah, but I was at Stone Mountain one day. Probably one of the scariest experiences of my life. I was out there all by myself, in front of the mountain, but not the normal human location. I was sitting around on those fancy boulders, and you know what I was doing? I was looking, oh man, do I have to say this, Lord? Come on. Why do I have to say this now? I was looking for graves in front of the mountain. Not on the big green or anything like that. Nothing like that, no. You'll never believe how I know how to find graves in certain locations. I was walking in the woods in front of the mountain. And I was stomping on the flat rocks, trying to listen to a void underneath, like a cavern. Like a void underneath, like a basement. Listening for the vibrations to continue on the ground. Like there was some kind of box or something. Some kind of time capsule. And, maybe I found a couple, I don't know yet. I was out there doing my thing, stomping on the rocks. You can't see them though. You can't. Everything's covered in nature, just like this. The greatest time capsule of all, besides the waters of eternity, is nature itself. and I was stomping on the rocks, listening for vibrations, and I found a few, thinking that there might be graves underneath, in the time capsules, the hollowed out rooms, the hollowed out spaces, where the granite was just laid down on top of them. But then I went on my own business, but then something else happened. You'll never believe it. Yeah, I hunker down in a spot just like this. I'll never forget it. It was like it was yesterday. A giant thunderstorm just rolled through, and I was still in the same spot, deep out in the brush, just like this. Just beyond the face of the mountain, where there's no trail. And I started picking up granite rocks, and I was just grinding them. I was sitting there against a boulder, grinding it to a fine something, to a fine stone, like an axe head or something. One of the scariest experiences of my life, this life, going backwards and forwards at the same time. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Back in about 2016 or something like that, summer break. I was sitting out there, getting rained on. Everything. Trying to fashion some kind of axe head out of granite rock by grinding it on another rock. Out of nowhere. Man, you guys crazy with this. Dang. Look, the clay soils they used to use to make the pots with. Yeah, I've already passed it a few times. Most definitely a few spots just like this. Where the clay... What the heck is that thing? Probably some electrical conductor thing or something. It's a frisbee. What is that thing? What is that? Oh no. There's bugs on it. My bad. It's like a little tire from like 1946. What a perfect experience to begin off the vacation. 9 days. Look at this. I'm probably the first human out here in at least 20 years that hasn't been on some item that helped wipe out heaven on the other side. Yeah. But I see something. I do. I know it just got finished raining out here. Everything's still wet. The way I like it. We might have another piece right here. You better believe it. Beautiful. Another reference picture for my heavenly collection. Bam. You know it's coming from somewhere, but we're probably never going to track it down. Dang. Where's the true stuff at? The large pieces. I know they're all broken. Either one of three things happened. The Native Americans broke them, and they just threw them out in the creek, and it continued on with the waters of eternity. A different kind of perfect time capsule. Or back in the settling days, back in the early 1800s, all the way through 1900s. The modern humans came out here, modern man, came out here to survey the location, to try to figure out how they can get rich, or what have you. Yeah, whatever. And they found a stash of pottery and just chucked into the creek out of disrespect. Yeah. I know there's another way, a third way. The way I hope that it was. That they just moved on to another perfect part of heaven. And their stuff was just left out here, unrecovered, untouched, except by the laws of nature. And they allowed Da Vinci to come back to recover a few pieces over time. That's the ideal thought right there. The ideal dream. No hate, no nothing. Yeah. Just something that was forgotten, but it needs to be recovered. So time does go on. Heck yeah. Imagine what it'd be like in the fall out here. Jeez. With the makeup changing color. Yeah. Or even early to mid-December. When the beech trees have their yellow leaves like candlelight. Yeah. But it's going to get dark at like 3 o'clock. Ain't no way Da Vinci's going to be able to come out here in a kayak when it's 33 degrees. Looks like I need to change my ways and not just come out in the summertime. Who knows what we might recover all over this green heaven. I always have to take pictures of my travels. Check out what I just kicked up. I know it's nothing, it's not historic, it's just a perfect triangle. Dang, look at this thing. First human to ever touch this thing. I don't know if I should leave this out here for you guys to find later, but you don't know where I am. That's part of the game. That's part of the game you have to look for. They're game tokens. You probably misunderstood me in my videos. As if I was talking about these were the Native American game tokens. They're not. They're game tokens of them. And them and God. The ones who design it all. Who maintain it. Who create the art that you're supposed to find. A different kind of trinity. There are many perspectives. Many trinities. Dang. You better believe I'm adding this to my collection. Just to take out later. And redeposit into the lands of time. To try to come back later and find them. Gorgeous. Here's another one. Let's hope a tree of life grows to be at least 3,000 years old up there. Grab the garbage. Grab the jug. Let's keep on going. Talk about ancient history. Probably an ancient tree that lived about 300 years ago in this one spot. Maybe 1,000 years ago. Always looking. It's getting dark out here. That's cool. I'm out here to have a good old time. In a different way, like I always do. I know it's not going to do anything, but perfect. I'm looking. What do you think I'm doing besides exploring? You know it's coming from someplace within the next 5 miles. We're not going to make it there. I'm just looking for evidence. Perfect spot right here. I know. 1,000 years the creek was probably over here. It's them doing their thing. Yeah. But we're so far out here. If somebody saw us sitting out here, Da Vinci style, we'll be blown away the wrong way. Three seconds later, I just missed a piece. Man, that's a perfect spot to lay down at about 11 o'clock in the morning if I made it out here that early. You guys crazy. I'm about to leave a handprint. I know, same perspective. I can't believe I'd missed this. Beautiful. Dang, look at that. But I just missed a piece and I have not moved. That's gotta be another one. Welcome to Da Vinci archaeology class. A little bit more modern than the others. Who knows where it's coming from out here? In the middle of the wilderness. Nothing but pottery today. No weapons of hate. No weapons of killing. Perfect. I'll tell you one thing though. This is going to be one heck of a vacation. Da Vinci style. If I keep going like this. I know it's not going to Six Flags. I know. Not going to Whitewater backwards. I'm just deep out in the wilderness. In heaven. Looking around. Yeah. Let's leave our handprints. Oh man. No, I don't litter. I don't. Trust me on that. I pick it all up. Like the good old days. Perfect. mean that. Believe me, I know. And I remember. Beautiful. Yeah, you better believe I've been looking around in here. Yeah, but I just found one. I did. It's in my right hand, of course. Look at that. The bottom of a broken one. Just part of the puzzle. Look at that thing. Who knows? It could be the remainder of the one I found a month and a half ago, but it's too small. It is. Look at that thing. Yeah, the past 45 minutes have been monumental. You better believe they have. Add it to the pile. Looks like it's getting thinner through here. Man, we crazy with this. Where's that face at? Hey, yeah, sure. Is this your fishing net? Watch him say yes. Don't worry, I'm not going to let my garbage float away. You better believe it. You got to understand the laws of nature. The way things are placed, the balance of nature. Mm-hmm. They know when somebody's coming by to take every step of the way. It's a goddess. Look at the gigantic gravel bars up in this place. Well, sandbars. Who knows what's up there? But we have an easy stepping stone right here. You better believe we do. We can just hop right on over. Let's do this thing. We still have plenty of time to get back. Beautiful heaven. Is that another one? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Another sword. They're trying to make me keep on going. No, I haven't gone far. No, I didn't find anything at all. Check out this ancient tree right here. No, I'm not talking about this one. That one could be about 500-600. Yeah. But I keep trying to follow the gray line. The clay soils they used to make the pots out of. But, you know, trust me, I know. I do. But check this out. Check out this ancient tree right here. This ancient tree stump. Looks like the Tower of Babel, doesn't it? Heck yeah. Reference picture if I can get it right. Yeah, that's probably been in there for at least 300 to 500 years right there. Man. The way time works. You just don't know how. I'm just trying to use the camera to see higher. Because I can't get that high. Beautiful. I'm so glad it came out like this today. And it started off cloudy. It's perfect out here now. Man, look at that. I hope I don't scare the turkeys up there though. They're gonna think that Vinci's crazy. Yes, indeed. A moment of celebration. Right here. Exactly. Beautiful. Yeah, but it's a different kind of celebration right here. I just looked in the water. You better believe I picked out something right over here. It was upside down. It's in my right hand. You probably see it. Look at this thing in my right hand. It was right down here. You know, got to pull things out differently. I saw that, and then I saw this. They're dragging us out deep. They are. It's 5 o'clock. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff through here. I am. But you know the deal. The further I get out, the more nervous I get. Any black piece in here could be a piece of a pot. What am I going to do? Come out here with a bulldozer? A sifter? A backhoe? Yeah. I only take a few pieces. That's it. If there's 100 pieces behind us, underneath us, I only take about 2 or 3. Yeah, just like that little piece. Could be a shard right there. But everything looks like a leaf. The heck do I get myself into out here? Looks like we have another monumental log jam right in front of us. You guys crazy. First kind of this all day. Very good sign. I know where it came from though. I do. The main roadway. In which I don't know how close I am to. Look at the lines on that. Yeah, I think I've gone a little bit too far. Man, I know I need to keep going. But I got out here pretty decently. At a decent time. I know there's more up there. I know there is. I just can't keep going. I can't. It's like 5:30. It's going to take me at least 2 hours to get back to the kayak. Man. Yeah, it's getting ultra thin up in here. Everything is deja vu. Backwards and forwards at the same time. Well, in order for me to find something really significant out here, I'm going to have to come out here like at least 7 o'clock in the morning. Man, what the heck am I getting myself into out here? My bad. Beautiful butterfly. I didn't mean that. Look how tiny this creek is now. I know you're expecting to see something historic right here. No, that's a piece of bark. I know, I am too. But like I told you earlier, it's one heck of a way to begin a vacation. And the Lord knows how far I've gone. Yeah, I think it's about time I get going. Yeah, I'm still going. I'm going backwards. No. In a different way. They keep dragging me up here. I've gone another 3/4 of a mile and it's like 6 o'clock. I'm going to get screwed out here. No, I'm the wrong way. I know what they're doing though. I know exactly what they're doing. I don't want to tell you this, guys. I don't. Human race. Dang it. They're going to keep dragging me out here to recover many things. I recognize that consistency anywhere. At least I have a half gallon of the jug left. Yes, sir. What the heck do you guys get me into out here? Yeah, let me throw this in the back pocket right quick. I recognize that curve any day. I know you see it. Looks like the Vinci's getting close to something out here. Time to take the high road. I'm 120 miles from the Da Vinci studio. Out here deep in the country where no one ever comes. Unless you're on a four-wheeler. What the heck do I get myself into? Da Vinci style. I know. Nobody cares. Always spot the tree of life a mile away. Always look for it. You'll know how to get back through the wilderness, of course. Hey, copperhead. Yeah, I stepped on you guys before. Almost stepped on you again. Deja vu. Da Vinci style. I know you guys got scared of that little cute little copperhead. Yeah, but I'm protected. I am. Deja vu in my life. Almost every day. Remember what I said when I put my kayak up. Let's make sure I don't step on another copperhead and kill him. And at the beginning of the evening, deja vu. Thanks, tree of life. Let me try to get around these Yeswa style briar bushes. Another long, perfect day in heaven. We made some nice recoveries today. Not exactly what I was expecting though. Yeah. It's only 6:15. We got back in the nick of time. Plenty of daylight left. Star of life is still high in the sky. Looks like I'm always asking for some craziness out here. Beautiful. Perfect. Here they come. Let's go ahead and leave my footprint right here, all over the place, to make them wonder. Who the heck made their way all the way out here in the middle of the wilderness? They're going to say to themselves, what the heck are we getting ourselves into out here? Well, I'll tell you another thing. If I stood here like an angel, I guarantee you, they will never see me. Talk about a great beginning to the vacation. Well, just like all the other adventures, there's something we need to examine inside the bag we have. Let's go ahead and empty out this bag of garbage, shall we? Very carefully. And take a quick look at what we collected today. You all know the routine. Sounds like a bunch of garbage to me. Perfect. Not a bad start for the beginning of our vacation. We went long and hard for just this. Yeah, no, not a bad start. Not a bad start for day one or day two, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm losing track of days already. But check out the load of garbage that we placed in the bag today. Different kind of garbage. And the typical kind of garbage. But it's all typical kind of garbage. Check out this little handgun here. This toy. Just got it out of there. That's it. Same thing with this Rayovac. That's it, yeah. Does it still work? I don't think so, but it still has wires in it. Okay, cool. The water's gone. I had to empty it out, dry it out. Yeah, still a little bit damp on one side. All right. About to be trashed the right way. Get it out of heaven. Cool. And get this stuff into a different kind of heaven within the art. By, just copying the art that they created out there. That's it. Oops, I see eyes. It changes when I zoom in. Dang. Beautiful. Like a painting. Okay. Add it to the artistic can pieces. What else? Yeah, a piece of glass. You know where it goes. Bang. It's right late. There. But finding stuff like this helps me lose track of time easily. Broken point. It does. Cool, but not cool. Can't tell if that's the bottom or the top. Yeah. Seems like it's going to be one of those places we can only get to about once a year. So we better make the most of it. Hand scraper. Some kind of thumb scraper. Gotta be. Flat side. Concave, convex portion. I don't see those eyes yet. Maybe the light's not really working with it the way it should. Yeah, what the heck is this? Some kind of amateur point right here. But I'm not going to lie to you. I've collected points out there before. But I just noticed something. I did. Is that perfectly 90 degrees? No, not quite. The bottom is broken. I'm always seeing things in perspective. Now it's perfect. Never mind that, but check out this humongous piece of campsite ash. I remember this quite well for some reason. I do. There's something about this. I don't know what it is though. You better believe it's going to be going in there. But I'm going to grind it up. I'm going to grind it up into a fine powder and make something out of it. Maybe decoration. Maybe my baby tree of life is going to be, planted deep inside to help it thrive or something. Yeah. But cool. Check out the art pieces here. The other ones, that is. Jeez. You better believe we got some sun today. Yeah. I almost stepped on a copperhead again. Go figure. Yeah. See, look at this rugged, ancient piece right here. Sand grit, probably at least could be 3,000 years on this piece of pottery right here. No design on it that I can see of, but that's cool. Be careful with it. But it's so weird. I mean, it's almost like driving around motorcycles on the freeway. It seems like I give them more space than I do all the other vehicles. If they're in the middle of their lane, I switch lanes or get over a little bit further on the other opposite side. Yeah, to give them more room. And they're the smallest so-called vehicles on the road. But it's almost like the same thing, just like these things. In a different light. These things have been smashed to smithereens, rolling around in the creeks of time, the waters of eternity. Through all the floods, the high waters, the low waters, the good times, the bad times. Yeah, being beat around, broken even more, probably broke a little bit 3 weeks ago. And then we come by to recover it. And we try to treat it as if we're holding a baby. Jeez. Why does that work out like that for us? I don't know. It's the way the mind works. You just can't trash this stuff like you did long ago. Look at that one. Part of a top. Wonder what's the top, what's the bottom. Look at that curve on it. Cool. That is definitely some kind of brim or something. I could have it upside down, don't know. Yeah. All right, archaeology class. There's nothing like touching something like this, though. Nothing at all. Well, take that back. I just lied. There's a few hundred things just like touching that. Yeah, cool. Look at the sneaker imprint on this one. Probably 1512. Yeah, the old school $14.95 Nikes. Could be from their tractor. They probably had tractors back then. I'm just kidding. You know that. Where did the motivation in this design come from? Where did it start? Where did it come from? The heart and soul and the mind of the human race, of course. Long ago. What I'm also trying to help recover. Jeez. Time is deep within these pieces, as always. Cool. No design on it. Flip it over. Might have a signature. Don't know. I have to go through every one of my pieces to find that part of the code. There's got to be more than just the design of it all. There's got to be more than just the design. But maybe the design is the code, the name, the signature of the human race within it. That's got to be it. The language, the hidden language that we're always looking for. The hidden words are hidden within the design of it all. Yeah, shapes, forms, geometries, color, tone. The language, just like this piece, at least 1,500 on this one. Yeah, got a tiny design on it. But I seriously want to see some birds. I do. Some cows, some horses, some people. I mean, if they can make something like this, come on now. they can make impressions like this, they can definitely draw a stick figure. Come on now. They can definitely draw some kind of stick figure. I mean, come on. With a smiley face. Could you ever imagine? Yeah. It's just like this little piece of garbage. Ancient, perfect, hand molded garbage. Perfect as always. Oh, another design. I forgot about this one. I see some eyes. I do. Cool. And of course, last but not least, a semi-modern piece. Part of a platter or something. I don't know. Not ancient by any means. But it could be. Could be colonial. So far out there in the country, we can only recover a few pieces of many things. Modern garbage and some ancient pieces. And some in between. Look at that. Same consistency. Could be only about 200 years old on this. Yeah, only 200. Nice little piece. I think I'll just add it to the earthenware pile. Cool. Hope everybody enjoyed our first day of vacation. As perfect as it was out there, we had some grand times. With the imagery, the perfect heaven, the scenes, and the entire adventure. Exactly. Let it continue tomorrow. Who knows what we're going to collect tomorrow? Who knows what we're going to recover, find. Yeah, look at that angle. Perfect. Hope everybody enjoyed. I know I sure did. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.